I'm sure you've seen those dumb mobile game ads, the ones where you click the enemies with the smaller numbers to defeat them, which is so easy, but the person playing the ad still fails it anyways. And if you actually download the game, it's nothing like the ads. So in this video, I'll be making a quick game based off those mobile game ads. So to start, I made this crappy stick figure that will be the player, P-card, I know, and a red one for the enemy. I added numbers to both of them, and the player can now click on the enemies with smaller numbers and kill them, which will add their number to the player. I then added collisions when the enemies spawn, so they don't just overlap each other. So I made these cubicles around the enemies, and now they drop in from the sky, which is supposed to form these towers that resemble those in the ads. They kept on toppling over each other, so I kinda had to glue them in place. The player can still click and kill the enemies, but it can turn really messy with the physics. The towers are a lot more orderly now, and I added a function that calculated the numbers for the enemies, so eventually the player would accumulate enough power from defeating the smaller enemies that they would have a bigger number than the last enemy. It works, but the numbers turn insanely large, and it took me a while to fix it, and I settled on this where the numbers looked reasonable for the most part. I added a trail behind the player to better show it dashing to the enemy and killing it, and the player is supposed to be launched far away when you click on an enemy that is too strong, which led to some interesting results, but I did get it to work in the way I wanted. I added some trails behind the enemies and some basic sound effects, and also those chest power-ups that you can click on without needing to have a higher number than it. I made a simple menu and a timer for the high score. The game is pretty much done now, but it looks a little lacking, so I added some particle effects and their heads get chopped off. The game is available on itch.io if you want to check it out. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.